Good evening. I'm Kallie Merrill and would like to welcome you to JCTV News, where we provide you with the latest happening right here on the lovely Jamestown College campus, as well as throughout the Jamestown community. This evening, we have a guest to talk to us about Jamestown College's Character and Leadership Conference this Thursday. But first, to some local news. North Dakota Insurance Commissioner Adam Ham is traveling around the state this week and holding forums for insurance agents. Ham and 4 staff members will visit 7 cities in 5 days to talk about 2009 legislation, life and health insurance issues, agent ethics, and property and casualty insurance issues. Jamestown will host one of his forums Thursday at the Casey Hall from 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. The Jamestown College campus was lucky enough to receive Bob Mortimer to speak last night. Bob is a triple amputee and recently traveled across the U.S. on a hand cycle. His message to students was one of hope and the best way to handle life's setbacks. If you are interested in learning more about Bob and his story, you can check out his website at www.bobmortimer.org. Jamestown College employees and trustees were honored recently by President Robert Badal for their years of service to the college. The women's track and field and cross-country coach, Jim Clark, and music professor, Dr. William Wojner, were both recognized for 30 years of service. The Jamestown community is preparing for the annual Fall Character and Leadership Conference set to take place on campus this Thursday. Tonight, we have a special treat for you. Elizabeth Ashton, who is part of the first class involved with the Character and Leadership program, is here with us to share some information on what we can expect from this year's conference. Elizabeth, why don't you share a little bit about yourself to get things rolling?
Well, I'm a senior student majoring in communication and Spanish, and I'm getting minors in English and leadership.
Awesome. What is the schedule of events for this year's conference?
Well, the conference starts out at 5:30 we have appetizers. At 6:30 they're doing breakout sessions, and then the keynote speaker is 7:30. And this year our keynote speaker is Art Collins, and he is the chairman of the board, well, former chairman of the board, and CEO of Medtronic Incorporated, which is the largest medical technology company in the world, actually. So I think he'll have some interesting insights on healthcare issues and also from the business world, because he's a businessman. He has his MBA from Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania.
So we're pretty lucky to have him come speak to us.
Yes.
So what could the audience hope to gain from this year's conference?
Well, I think it's great anytime we can get an outside perspective, especially for students, because we have a lot of great examples of leadership on our campus, but it's nice to get a perspective from someone off campus, someone who's been out in the business world, who's been involved with different issues. And like Art, he's testified in front of Congress on different issues. And it's anytime you can hear from a perspective other than the world you're surrounded in, I think it helps you broaden your own experience.
Definitely, that's awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth. It's been a pleasure having you here with us this evening. As I'm sure most of you are aware, North Dakota is getting its first taste of winter for the year. National weather forecasters were calling for snow last night in the Bismarck and Dickinson areas, with lows in that region of 20 degrees. Luckily for us, tonight it looks like we will experience a low of 34 degrees without snow, partly cloudy. It might be time to accept the inevitable and dig out the warm gear, as lows this week continue to be around freezing. That's the conclusion of our JCTV Tuesday News Update. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kallie Merrill, connecting the campus with the community.